My name's Clarke, and I'm the writer-director of Starbound.
Hello, I'm Jacob Midkiff. I am the editor and director of photography for Starbound.
My name's Vilardi. I'm the composer of the soundtrack to Starbound.
Starbound is a short film about a kid named Rick Riley, who after a series of unfortunate events gets stranded on the surface of the moon. And while he's there, he witnesses an asteroid impact Earth. The film revolves around him reflecting on the choices and the key moments of his life that led up to this point, more specifically revolving around his love for a girl named Sarah. So we follow Rick as he grows up, from just a kid to teenager to young adult, and all his key interactions with Sarah that kind of really made an impact on him throughout his life.
When I first read the script for Starbound, I was really interested in it, more so than I would be in other types of sci-fi movies. When I think of sci-fi, I always think of, high concept action scenes, all this stuff, but Chris's script really boiled it down to the essentials. It's a love story, and it's a story between people. And so I really wanted to emphasize that human element when making the score. So in addition to a lot of, the traditional sci-fi synthesizers and instruments like that, in the score I also wanted to include room for piano and acoustic guitar, a little ukulele, very stripped down elements of what you would expect from a traditional sci-fi score.
One of the things I'm most excited about with editing Starbound is I haven't been able to do editing like this before. I put together like a quick CGI edit of what I'm hoping to achieve with this film. While editing this video, a lot of it's going to be done in post-production. Everything you're seeing now is going to be like the CGI or green screen effects to layer in with the actual video. And I'm going to be able to control a lot of that. So one of the biggest things I hope to achieve is using like specific colors or space, pun intended, to capture an emotional response from the audience. Since it is in space, I want it to kind of feel really absent and empty, but since it's a very personal story, I want it to be really deep to the viewer also.
So with the story, I really want people to feel this sense of excitement, this sense of loss, this sense of hope, because I think that's kind of the key qualities that we have growing up, and when we look back at these memories that we have, because Rick's forced to deal with, we always say, oh, at least the world's not ending, and that's the literal case in this film. And he's dealing with the fact that he's literally all alone, and he's thinking about the people that made him feel accepted, and the people in his life that made him feel good. And I think that's what this film is looking at. It's looking at the moments that we will hold on to till the end. And it's those moments that define us. And in this moment, Rick is being tested, and he's choosing to show us who he really is.
16C was formed in London when myself, Clarke, the writer-director, and Nick Lantz, who is our producer, we were all on a study abroad trip there, and we realized that a lot of our talents went together but contrasted in just the right ways. And then the other crew members, like Peter Vilardi, who does the soundtrack for Starbound, he's a close friend of ours. So a lot of the workers that's going to be working on this film are either close friends or acquaintances that we trust to be able to make something like this. As the editor and director of photography, I'm really excited to specifically work on Starbound because I feel it's a very ambitious film for a student production to make. It doesn't have the elements that a lot of student films have, and for that I think we're going to stand out.
Hi guys, my name's Nick. I'm one of the producers for Starbound, one of our short films brought to you by 16C Productions. My role as a producer, I'm basically looking for all the locations for shooting, trying to get actors and actresses involved in our project, gather up all the props we need, do some crowdfunding, try to raise money for the project. This page is dedicated to the project itself and trying to raise money for it. Any support we have from friends, family, or just anonymous supporters of 16C, we can really appreciate any help we can get trying to get this project off the ground. If you follow us on social media, we'll keep you updated on all of our latest projects, behind the scenes stuff, where we're at in terms of the production process of our projects. So just follow us on social media, and thank you again for any support.